everybody, how are y'all today? I have got a yummy new recipe. When I was a little girl, my mom used to make these all the time, and I probably haven't had one in 20 years, but they were so good, and I found the recipe, so I'm excited. We are gonna make porcupine meatballs. Yeah, that's right. And no, they are not made out of a porcupine. So you can breathe a sigh of relief right there. Let me show you the ingredients. All right, you're going to need 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 cup of uncooked rice, 1 onion chopped, 3 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, 1.5 cups of water, and 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. All right, got that? There's all the ingredients. And you will need a casserole pan, a baking pan. Okay. I've got my ground beef in my bowl. We're going to put in our 3 teaspoons of salt. Let me find, where'd my, oh, there it is. 3 teaspoons. 1, 2, you know, and if you think that's too much salt, you don't have to put that much. Whoops. That is just a guideline. Let's see. Teaspoon of pepper. And a teaspoon of garlic powder. All right, we got all our spices in. And now we're gonna add our onion. And you know, if you think this is too much, you can just half this recipe. But when I cook, I like to cook. I like to have leftovers for me and my husband, and we will eat on a meal for 2 or 3 days. So that's just the way I like to do it. Then I don't have to cook every single day. Right, and now we need our rice. Let's see, I need a cup. All right, we need 1 cup of our rice. And my favorite rice is jasmine rice. I just love the way it tastes. It is so, so yummy to me. Yeah. All right, so that's how easy that is. The hardest thing was cutting up the onion, and you know, that's really not hard, so. All right, now we're going to mix this up, and we're gonna make little meatballs out of it, okay? And the reason it's called porcupine meatballs is because supposedly the rice is supposed to stick out of them, like, and they're supposed to look like little porcupines. We'll see. We will see. All right. Takes a while to incorporate this rice in here, but it is getting there. When I told my mom I was making this today, she was like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that recipe. And so she got excited. I'm going to have to take her some when I go to the lake. She said, send me a picture. So I'll definitely have to do that. And I have started on our cookbook, and we're just in the first stages, so it'll be a while before it comes out, but we are making one. Yes, so I'm excited about that. All right, I think I have them mixed up fairly well. Feels like it to me. And now we're going to fill our pan up with meatballs. All right, you ready? We're going to just get a little bit. Shape them into a little ball. See? Can y'all see how big that is? And then we're just going to place it in our pan. All right, same thing. Little ball into the pan. So let's do this, and then I'll show you how to make the sauce. Okay, we are ready now to do the sauce. So we need our 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. This is a bigger can. That's all I had, so I'm just going to do like a little over half of it. And I'm also adding to the sauce 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I just thought that would probably be really good. Okay. And then we need 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1, 2, and last but not least, 1/2 cup of water. Or I'm sorry, it's 1.5 cups of water. And then we're going to stir that all together. And it's runny. Kind of weird. But that's what it said, so. All right, and then when we get it all stirred together, we're going to pour it on top of our meatballs. And then we're going to put it in the oven for We're gonna put it in the oven on 350 for 45 minutes. All right, I wanna show you my meatballs before I pour the sauce over it. All right, here's the meatballs. This is what they look like. See how big they are? Well, I just have them in my casserole dish. And now we're gonna take the sauce. You see how runny it is? And we're gonna pour it over the meatballs. All right. So it's like they get a little tomato sauce bath. Okay, so now all we have to do is pop them in the oven. Okay, I'm also gonna make sweet potato patties tonight to go with the meatballs, and I've got peas and butter beans cooking, and I was just gonna show you how to do my sweet potato patties. Real quick, and anyway, it's just real easy and simple, and it's just a really good side dish. So let me show you. Okay, you can buy sweet potato patties at your grocery store. I actually got these at the farmer's market. We have a good frozen section at the farmer's market that has got wonderful stuff in it. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna lay your patties in your little pan, little dish. And these are so good. It's one of my favorites. And then all I do is put a pat of butter on top of each patty and sprinkle, well, first I salt them. You salt the patties. Then put a pat of butter on them, and then sprinkle brown sugar over the top and just pop them in the oven, and they cook very quickly, and they are so delicious. Okay, there they are, ready to go in the oven. So easy, takes 2 seconds to do. Your kids think it's candy. They are so wonderful. And also, if you're a diabetic or something like that, sweet potatoes are really good for diabetics. So just do this, but don't put the brown sugar on, and it's still delicious. Very delicious. So give it a try. Okay, the last thing we're gonna make for dinner is cream cheese cornbread. And this is a cornbread that is made with self-rising flour, not cornmeal, but it has corn in it. So that's the only reason I can think of it's called cornbread. When I looked at the recipe, I thought, I think I wrote that down wrong. So I went back and I looked, and no, it's done with flour. So let's give this one a try. It sounds delicious. Okay, the recipe for this is 1 cup self-rising flour, a 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 1 8-ounce cream cheese, and you keep it cold. You don't soften it or anything like that. You bring it right out of the refrigerator. A 14-ounce of cream style corn, and remember, y'all, to stay healthy, get that non-GMO corn, and 2 eggs beaten. All right, so that is your ingredient list. Let's mix up all the ingredients. Here is my cup of self-rising flour, my can of cream style corn. Oh, and I have my iron skillet. I put 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in the iron skillet, and it is in the oven getting hot. Okay, so we just did the corn. Here is the 1/2 cup of oil. I have beaten my eggs. They're ready to go in. And now all I have to do is stir. This is going to be interesting. Can't wait to see what this tastes like. So, got it all stirred up. You take your cream cheese, and like I said, you keep it cold, because you're going to need it to be cold to be able to chop it up. So you take that and you chop it up into little squares, okay? And now we're going to take the hot pan of grease out of the oven. We're going to pour our cornmeal mixture into it. I always make cornbread with cornmeal, so yeah, this is weird. We're going to pour our flour mixture into it, and then we're going to drop our cream cheese squares into it one at a time. And we're just gonna let it sit on the stove for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And then we will pop it into the oven. We're gonna cook it on 375, okay? Okay, here is my hot skillet. It just came out of the oven. I'm going to pour my corn mixture into it, my flour. All right, and then we're going to drop our little squares of the cream cheese in. This is a very interesting recipe. I mean, the sound of it, it sounds like it would be delicious, so I guess we'll find out. This came out of my mother's, some of her old cookbooks. And I don't think we've ever tried this. I don't remember her trying it. Maybe she did. Or maybe she just put it in there because it sounded good. The porcupine meatballs came out of that too, which, like I said, that used to be one of our favorites growing up. All right, got 2 more to go, and we are done. All right, now we're gonna let it sit here for about 3 minutes before we put it in the oven. All right. Okay, midway through, get your meatballs out and flip them over. That way all the rice gets kind of hard to do. Well, with this little spoon, I would just take a spatula and flip them and then put them back in the oven. And that way all the rice gets good and moist and you don't have any hard pieces. All right, looky there. See, it looks like little porcupines. That's so cute. All right, well, I'm going to taste it now. Here it is on my plate, and I am all ready to give it a try. All right, guys, it is all ready. The meatballs look fantastic. There's your sweet potato patties. Check out this cornbread. Cornbread. And my peas and butter beans. Whew. We have got a feast. Oh, I can't wait. Yum, yum. This all looks so good and it smells so good. My pie is in the oven cooking, so it is just good food everywhere. All right, here it all is. I am ready to give these meatballs and this cornbread a try. Doesn't that look good? It looks so yummy. All right, let's give it a try. Okay, time to try. Here is the meatballs. Those are so good. Make sure you put some of the sauce over it from your pan. That is really good. That's real good. Right now, I'm going to try some of the cornbread. The cream cheese is warm. Oh, and it just melts in your mouth. And the corn taste, oh, it's fabulous. Those two recipes are definitely keepers. Try them, you will like them. Okay, y'all, I'm fixing to get on to you. Not really. I can never be mad at you. But I did want to tell you, I got this new app that kind of gives you a lot of statistics about your YouTube channel. And when I looked on it, I found out that 98% of the people that watch my vlog are not members of YouTube. So, what does that mean? What that means is, because you're not a member, you can't give me a thumbs up, you can't subscribe, number one, and you cannot share. So, because y'all are not members, most of you that watch my vlog can't help me at all spread my channel. You can't help me get my channel out there, because with YouTube, it's got this algorithm, and the more shares you get, the more thumbs up you get, the more comments you get, the more your channel appears in their algorithm, and which in turn, the more people you get to subscribe. So because none of y'all are YouTube members, none of that can happen for me through y'all. And that's very, very important for a vlogger. So I'm gonna show you this little YouTube video. Or we're just gonna show you on this vlog how to subscribe. It's very easy. It doesn't cost money. It's free to subscribe, and I would love it so much if y'all would go and become a member of YouTube and subscribe to my channel. I mean, that is a lot of subscriptions that I don't have. 98% of the people that watch me are not subscribed to my channel. So anyway, if y'all would please do that for me, I would so So appreciate it. And like I said, it's easy, it's free. So please give it a do that one little tiny favor for me. I would so appreciate it. Thanks y'all for watching so much. And if you're new, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Here is how easy it is to create your YouTube account. All right, go to YouTube. All right, now click on the little person icon up there. See? It's hard to do this. All right.
Go to sign in.
Go to sign in. All right, and then down here it says create account. So press that. For myself. Press that. All right, all you have to do is put your first name, your last name, your email address, and a password, and confirm your password. All right. After that, just keep following the directions, and there's not much more, and you will have it done. But you get the gist of it. So easy. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate all of y'all. Thank you so much. Bye.